Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bogle Collects. Me and you are going to go through this £500 worth of £2 coins to try and find the rare and valuable ones. The ones that you can find in your change. Hopefully the ones that are worth more than the £2 stamped on them. And more importantly, something for my mat. It's a quest for the Commonwealths, just 3 Commonwealths to go. I say just, they are the rarest coins. Rarest £2 coins in circulation, or certainly some of them. If they're not rare, they're certainly scarce. So it's going to be a tall order, but we will get there. We filled this map before, we will do it again. This is a Shakespeare Histories. I've got one of them already, and that is definitely not as nice in condition as the one I've got. So that will go back into circulation, as will that one. That is Florence Nightingale. I've got one down here, which is in nice condition, so back to circulation. That will go. Now I did show you the bag, a little bit of a flash of the bag there, and that's because I've had that bag before. I recognise it because of the writing on the side. So I'm a little bit worried that I've got my throwbacks. That is Shakespeare Tragedies, the skull. Definitely not as a nicer condition as that one. So yes, I worry that I've got my throwbacks because I did get them from Liz, who does the biz, although it was the lovely lizard lady. I don't really have a nickname for the lizard lady. I just know she likes lizards. She's that type. And she said, listen, Liz has ordered you some 50 pences, and I got £500 worth of 50 pences, 2 big bags. And she said, listen, I've got some £2 here for you as well, because she messaged me to say that my £2 that 50p's that Liz had ordered for me were in, but she didn't tell me that she had £2 for me. She left it as a surprise. And I went, oh, hang on, I said, I recognise that bag. That's the one that, one of the bags that I used last week to bring back some £2 coins, because last week, at the time of filming anyway, I took £2,000 back to Liz. There's a First World War Army Centenary, not in as nice a condition as the one I've got, and another Shakespeare Histories, again not as nice a condition. So and it's unusual, that's not the norm to take the coins back to where you got them from, but Liz said, no, she said I'll send them back to the REM Centre. And Lizard Lady, so not Liz, said don't worry, she said they have gone back to the REM Centre, they've gone back to the post office's cash centre, so they're definitely not the ones that you brought back next week. So but I guess we'll see. So a little bit worried because there's nothing spectacular, nothing of any note so far. That's an Army Centenary, poor condition. That's a Charles Dickens, which isn't too bad in terms of lustre, but it's got some marks in it. So again, that will go back into circulation. I'll just show you the bag. Look, I recognised it because of this kind of setup in the doodahs. So it's like, I hope not, but I'm sure the Lady of Lizards is dead right in what she says, and I really appreciate Liz going to not only ordering me 50p's and previously some £2. The last kind of over the last few weeks, she's ordered some £2 in for me as well. But to go through the hassle of then sending them back, so that I don't get my throwbacks, is superb. So got a lot to be thankful for in that arena, although say it's not looking particularly good. Although saying that, do I have to pull out the Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland just to prove that, or to satisfy myself they are not my throwbacks? I guess not. Right, there is the act of the abolition of the slave trade. Just a £2 coin there, that's all it's worth. If you are just new, we're in episode 12. There's the 12 episodes that I've had and how much each episode has been. So in episode 12, £500 from the lovely Liz. And I'm trying to fill up the mat. Got gold fines at the top, then silver fines, then bronze, then the non-medal position. So you see there gold and there's some silver colour there looking bronze, and then no medal position. The more scarce ones are at the top, the more valuable ones at the top, with the exception of Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, which sits down there next to the Bungle logo. And I've got a few different bits and pieces here, some fakes and some oddities, and I've got a territory there as well. So I'm trying to find one of every single £2 that you can get. That doesn't look in bad nick, actually. Is that a potential swap? That was a Shakespeare Comedies. This side's a little bit better. What's the Queen's? Oh, I think we have a swap. Do we? So that's the new one. And that's the old one, although there might not be that much. Is there that much in it? Probably. Oh no, actually maybe. In this kind of light, there's more marks there. No, I'll stick with what I've got. So I do have the luxurious position. There is the Brunel Arches of being really choosy with the ones that I keep. And this lovely matte setup means that I can check them on the hoof. So if I do find a nice shiny coin, I can instantly compare it. Say that one's quite nice and shiny, isn't it? Although there's a few marks around the helmets of the three guys there. So probably unlikely to swap. But yeah, episode 12. So I have had the option of at least £6,000 because I do, you know. Although saying that, looks like I've done a £400 hunt in one of them. But give or take, there's always going to be at least a £500, £2 coin hunt, and I've done a couple of double episodes where I've done £1,000. So probably maybe £7,000 or £8,000 worth of £2 coins have gone through. So I've been able to be fussy and swap out any marker ones for better condition ones as I go along. I mean, I can't actually argue with my luck, full stop. Done really, really well with the £2. Actually started, I think the very first episode of the series was this Commonwealth Games Wales, the second rarest £2 coin, you know, value round about the £20 mark. It was a cracking start. Ironically, it was the coin that I needed last in the last series when I did this. There's another Charles Dickens. So last time I filled the mat, the last coin I needed was Wales, and then this series of this mat, it was the very first one I found. I think so anyway. It was at least 12 weeks ago, and it'll be longer because I don't just do £2 hunts on a Sunday. Sometimes I'll shot a 50p hunt in there or something like that. There's a Shakespeare Tragedies. So nothing at all worth more than £2 as yet. There's a Charles Dickens. I'm getting a little bit nervous that something has gone wrong in Liz's kingdom and my coins have ended up back to me. But I guess we'll find out. We'll keep going to the bitter end just in case, because I'll never know for sure. And of course you can have, you can have some totally random, you know, you can collect £2 from, there's a little note in there. Let's have a little look here. £10. Well, let's hope it's not £10 because there should be £20 in here. So that's a good sign that there's a note, because I would not have left a note in. So maybe it is indeed. They are not mine. And it's always, even if I was going to say, even if you've just joined us and you're thinking, I'm 12 episodes in, don't worry about that, because every coin hunt is a coin hunt. You just don't know when you're going to uncover some treasure. You know, poof, a moment's notice, a wonderful coin appears. Right, there is Shakespeare Comedies. So obviously got that one. Two more Army Centenaries. Lots of them around. Very common around these parts. And the high mintage as well at 9,500,000. So that's, you know, they're a pretty common find, that's for sure. Oh, now that is a lovely condition. Charles Darwin. Looks like me and Laughter on a coin there. Laughter on the left, me on the right. That side is not so clever. But the one that's here, it's definitely a nicer condition than that one. Not so much there, but it's much shinier. So we've got a swap. Brilliant. So if nothing else, we've had a swap. So as the, you know, and we are on a quest for a Commonwealth. 3 Commonwealths needed. They are a pretty scarce find, but we can't hit gold every time, that's for sure. And I'll certainly settle for a swap out. If I do mention, I mentioned errors when I was earlier on, I think, did I? Errors, territories, fakes, can't remember. But I will, at the end of the video, check off all the piles to my right-hand side and check the coins for rotations. There's a Richard Trevithick, definitely just worth £2 and definitely just going to go back into circulation because he's dirty. But yeah, I'll check for errors, any where the coins are rotated the wrong way around or got the wrong edge inscription, got a few extra blobs on where the dye's cracked. Some people have a little bit of interest in that. If you get a bit of, a little bit of cud, a little bit of metal that stays on in a particular part of the coin, or sometimes it looks like the Queen has a boil on her nose, so I will check them afterwards. So when I do get to the end of the video, if there's a few minutes left after I've said goodbye, then it means I've found an error. And we are nearly there, just 2 bags left after this one. That is the Active Union. I did an episode with my sister Jamie, and I realised I need to swat up a little bit on what all the commemorative things that what the coins mean, what they do commemorate. Oh, I nearly sneezed there. Just managed to hold on to it. Yep, there we go. So we're going to be relying on last bag luck, and don't get me wrong, that has pulled it out the bag many times. Let's see what this has got in. In fact, let's do an edge hunt for the final one of the final bag of the so-and-so. So we've got on the top there, standing. We've got the hollow crown, standing of the shoulders of giant, shoulders, 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 shoulders. You are jesting me. We have got... Oh, let me just turn that around. Look at that. That has got about how many times has either last bag luck or flipping edge hunts pulled one out the bag. That says Manchester 2002. So Spirit of Friendship. Manchester 2002. We know what that means, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Hims, thems, she's, anyone, people, humans, persons. We have got a Commonwealth. Is it going to be England? Oops, hang on, let me just zoom out a bit more. Is it going to be England? Is it going to be Scotland? Is it going to be Northern Ireland? Or is it a duplicate Wales? Let's have a look. I don't know how to reveal it because I don't want to. Well, I'll get rid of the giants first. Might as well tease it. We are onto the last bag. There's that hollow crown, which is actually pretty good, isn't it? That is it better than the one I've got? Am I killing the moment looking at the crown? Yeah, no, it's not. So you've always got to check the, and I don't want to, the second last coin, I don't want to give it away. So are we ready? Are we steady? Will we see it on this side? We will, and it is. Come on, baby. We want Northern Ireland. We want England. We want Scotland. What have we got? Scotland, you beauty. Get in there. So this is a good, what, £7 to £10 worth of coin? Not in the, let's get rid of that technology ones. It's not in absolutely stonking condition. Looks like she's fell over and grazed any there. A little bit of a mucky bit. But this coin is now what? 22 years old. It's pretty bloomin' scarce, and we've got something for the mat. Fantastic. Just 2 to go now. Just 2. There we go. The quest for the Commonwealths is well and truly on. Fantastic. So if you like coins, if you like collecting, if you like hobbies, if you like treasure hunting, this is the channel for you. Please do subscribe, put a like on the video. We look at 50 pences as well. Me and Lady M, we do 2 episodes a week. We play against each other, trying to find the rare and valuable ones. I'm on an absolutely cracking £2 set. That's for sure. Let's tick off episode 12 as complete. Let's see if it's lucky 13, the quest for the Commonwealth. The way we're going in the next episode, I'll get both the Commonwealths together. Just feeling really good. Right, thanks very much for watching. Thanks to the lizard. Thanks to Liz and the lizard lady, and I'll see you in the next episode.